Could it be that you're a little jealous? Me jealous?
The highly anticipated next chapter of Miraculous Ladybug is set to deliver an action-packed and twist-filled adventure. Miraculous World London marks the official conclusion of the first 5 seasons, with Season 6 well underway and planned to premiere sooner than fans expected. The next installments to the beloved franchise will find Ladybug and Cat Noir confronting new adversaries, facing new challenges, and entering the next part of their lives as experienced heroes. In today's video, we will recap recently released trailers for Season 6 and the upcoming special while pointing out any key details that may have severe implications for the future of Miraculous Ladybug.
I don't see how there could be a better version of you, milady.
You too are the best version of yourself, kitty cat.
The trailer for the 6th season opens with Marinette and Alya standing on a balcony while Marinette watches Adrien run, seemingly with his new trainer, down the street. Alya, sporting a new and shorter hairstyle, claims Marinette seems jealous. Marinette scoffs as if it's not true while clutching the binoculars she used to watch Adrien. The scene then cuts to a new akumatized villain dressed in possibly Olympic-themed running gear. Her tracksuit mimics France's flag with the red, white, and blue design. She also has wigged glasses and wings on her shoes, referencing the iconic shoes of Hermes, an Olympian deity in Greek mythology. She clutches a medal in one hand, confidently claiming that she would help someone surpass their fear so they can carry on and fulfill their mission. As the trailer begins with Adrien having a new trainer, she may become the first akumatized villain created by Cerise, the new wielder of the Butterfly Miraculous. The scene also shows Adrien and Marinette reacting, each seemingly shocked. Adrien then claims it's time to help Ladybug while Plaid complains that it's time for lunch. It then cuts to him transforming into Cat Noir, rushing into battle to help his partner. Meanwhile, Marinette summons Tiki to transform with her Kwame, who whisks away into her Miraculous. The next scene follows Ladybug and Cat Noir as they flee from the same villain from before, with Cat Noir protecting them both, using his staff as a shield. When the villain tells them to become better versions of themselves, Cat Noir states he doesn't know how Ladybug could have a better version. When they stop on a rooftop, Ladybug claims that Cat Noir is also his best self but adds a sarcastic jab about his modesty. The brief conversation promises that the dynamic duo will return to their roots, maintaining an upbeat approach to protecting their city, full of playful commentary and jokes. The next scene shows the villain's power shooting from her glasses, but she appears surprised. Her attacks hit Cat Noir, sending him flying off his feet to land against a chimney, where the color of his costume changes, representing that he's now under the influence of the villain's power. As the villain has mentioned, helping others achieve their full potential numerous times, Cat Noir may become faster, stronger, and more strategic, enhancing his skills as a hero. He could also lose any fear holding him back, making him more courageous and decisive. Ladybug secretly watches the exchange before launching herself into the fight, throwing her signature yo-yo to attack the villain, marking the end of the primary trailer. However, brief scenes play after the trailer, providing glimpses into Season 6. They include a shot of a woman smiling, yet her face isn't fully viewable. While we can't be sure, the tone of her hum sounds like the woman could be Tomoe Tsurugi, who played the role of a supporting antagonist in the previous season. There's also a scene of Marinette jumping over a table, Alya walking down a staircase before conversing with Tiki and Trix, Marinette clutching her head potentially amidst a panic attack, and a new character we haven't met. The new character is a young woman with blonde hair who stops to admire a bird's nest. The trailer then cuts back to the original villain doing a flip mid-air, followed by a shot of someone running down a track, notably with what appears to be 2 prosthetic legs. There's a shot of the new character's face, although it seems altered, possibly due to akumatization. Then there are scenes of Ladybug and Cat Noir trying to stop the Olympic-themed villain before the clip ends, announcing that the 6th season will premiere in the fall of 2024. From the information in the trailer, we could assume that the new character is the same person with prosthetic legs, who may also be the running coach Adrien trains with, and the first akumatization victim of the season.
I know.
And the most modest.
There's a lot to learn from the trailer for the upcoming special. The most prominent thing is that most of the story will occur between Gabriel's death and the epilogue scene of the 5th season's final episode. The trailer opens with the sound of a ticking clock as Adrien sits in the cell Gabriel and Tomoe had constructed for him. The scene is followed up by a sequence of Marinette returning the Ladybug Miraculous to their box before cutting to her somberly approaching Emily's now vacant coffin. The rest of Gabriel's lair is still destroyed behind her, the destruction left behind from her final confrontation with Monarch. She may have returned to the location to simultaneously search for the Butterfly Miraculous and pay her respects to Adrian's late mother. The following scenes include brief glimpses of Gabriel, then Bug Noir destroying the containment device Gabriel used to imprison the Kwamis. The ticking stops after this, as if telling the viewer that everything until that point had occurred in the past, directly after Gabriel's death. Then, the trailer returns to Adrian in his cell as Bug Noir, Kagami, and his bodyguard come to save him. However, Bug Noir informs Adrian about his father's passing simultaneously, leaving Adrian to collapse onto his seat, clearly anguished. The viewer is then reminded of how Bug Noir relinquished the Butterfly Miraculous from Monarch, knocking it off his person using her staff. Next, the main antagonist of Miraculous World, London, appears, seemingly a time traveler who can cloak their appearance. The villain is covered head to toe in a blue outfit and manages to sneak up on Plagg and Tiki while they sleep. The scene is interrupted by clips of Marinette running into Natalie's arms and curling up in bed, her eyes covered by running mascara. The source of her sadness appears to be Adrian, as the trailer returns to the moment he learns of Gabriel's death. He's hunched over and covering his eyes, perhaps lost in tears. Naturally, Bug Noir reaches out to comfort him, closing the distance between them to hug him or take his hands in hers. Kagami acknowledges the kind gesture because, unlike Adrian and his bodyguard, she knows that Bug Noir is actually Marinette, who loves Adrian deeply. The loss of Gabriel may bleed into Adrian's responsibilities as Cat Noir, as the following scene is of the hero team hugging, either for comfort or in goodbye, seeing as they defeated Monarch.
Glad to see you again, m'lady.
The trailer picks up with fast-paced action sequences and scenes. The new villain wanders through Marinette's room at night, acknowledging the many sleeping Kwamis. During their search, they pass their hand through Marinette's sewing box, which appears to hold her diary. There are then scenes of Bug Noir flying to London and Bunix pulling Marinette through a burrow. We're shown the time-traveling villain hiding in Gabriel's old lair as Marinette and Natalie walk toward the elevator together, insinuating they have traveled to watch the final battle between the heroes and Monarch. There's also a heavy emphasis on Master Fu's old tablet, which holds information and pictures from the Miraculous Grimoire. Examples include Marinette picking it up while we're making the original Miraculouses, Chronobug picking it up from the floor, and the villain potentially retrieving it from Cerise's hideout. Nuru states this is the end, before the trailer speeds up for a rapid-fire ending, showing scenes like Marinette taking Bunix's hand, Chronobug reaching for the villain through an open burrow, an open journal stating that Ladybug is Marinette Dupang Chang, the villain lunging toward a burrow, and being attacked by Chronobug's yo-yo.
Make sure that Adrian never knows about the villain that I was, but instead, that he remembers the times I tried to be a good father.
From the trailers, the next chapter of Miraculous Ladybug promises to be action-packed and full of twists, while Miraculous World London brings the series' original arc to an official close, exploring the finale of the 5th season in a different light. Future episodes will find Ladybug and Cat Noir facing off against brand new villains, meeting new characters and depending on their friends for help along the way. With the fall season not far away, it's nearly time for Miraculous fans to return to the series they love with the characters they adore. Only this time there's a new wielder of the Butterfly Miraculous, and the trailers have already shown the types of villains she's capable of creating.
If you wish for garden peas to turn red, then strawberries will have to turn green.
No! Don't do this!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Except you will only have a few hours left to live. So does Natalie, a victim of your madness. And Adrian will be miserable.